channel SQL Shahid. In last class we have discussed about DB creator, bulk admin, disk admin and security admin. So bulk admin means if we give the permission to developers to the developer login, so he can insert bulk records from CSV file. And DB creator is he can create any database and also he can alter any database and he can change the property of the database. So a disk admin means only this backup device creation, and also they can drop and they can take the backup to that backup device. So this and all they can disk admin can perform. Also like I have one process admin, okay. Whatever the speed is there here, they can kill the speed. So if I connected to any session and I am inserting some queries and my query is causing some performance issue, then the person who is having this process admin permission, so he can kill my connection. And now we'll be talking about security admin. So security admin means if we go to this SP_SRV role permission, if I check for security admin, so I'll be finding here what and all security admin can do. So first one is for everything you have noticed, for every permission as I showed till now, for bulk admin, DB creator, disk admin and process admin, everything we can add member to every role, like individual roles, like as I said. Also security admin, also we can provide he can add member to security admin. And what security admin can do means he can grant, deny, revoke and create database. Okay, so he can create any database. This is he can give to other user. He can't create, but can give to other user to create the database. So if I go to logins in security section, here I will be creating a new login. Okay, I will give a security admin login. So here I am creating with SQL authentication. I will enforce password policy. Uncheck, I will do uncheck and I will give password as 1234. Okay. Security admin already exists. Okay, 1 minute I will change anything, like I will change it as Aqib. So I have given this permission, okay, security admission to Aqib. So I will disconnect this Windows login of my user. So I will be connecting now with Aqib login. Here if I go to SQL authentication, Aqib, then I can give the password here and connect. Now the login is connected, and so he has security admin permission. If we expand he has security login, he can see his own permission what and all he has haven't provided, right? Okay, fine. I will connect with my Windows authentication. Now I'm connecting here. I just created login, right? I have not given permission. So what I will do, I will be opening these properties, then I will go server roles. Now I will be giving security admin access. So now Aqib has security admin access. Okay. So here I have to refresh again, then I will open. So if we see in security admin, he has now, I will disconnect from this user. So now I can grant, okay, right click new query, grant inner revoke, and create any data permission he can give. Okay, so grant this user is giving to another user, grant. I have already here Ramesh, right? I will grant to Ramesh from Aqib. Here the user is no Aqib. I will grant permission to Ramesh, okay, to create any database. Grant create any database to Ramesh. See now this user Aqib with SQL authentication is granted to Ramesh. Okay. Now we can see he can create any login. I'm creating any login. Create a login. I can do login as L1. Create login L1 with password. Password equal to, I can give it 1 2 3 4. Okay. I'm creating login L1. Password does not meet this policy requirement. So I will do one thing. April @1234 I will give to read the password policy requirement. Okay, now this login has created. If you refresh this, you can see here L1 login has created. Okay, so also one more thing, guys, you might be having I am the sysadmin and this Aqib has is only security admin. He can change the sysadmin password or not. I will check. Okay, we will be going to check that. Alter login. Okay, I'll copy this. Alter login. I will be giving here another user, that is Windows authentication. So sysadmin, Shahida sysadmin, okay, which is Windows authentication. So Aqib cannot change sysadmin password, okay. Alter login. Okay, here see this error will occur. So because of that string, it should be it will count string, okay, and it will be mismatched. Yeah, so that's the reason we have to use square bracket. Now, yeah, see here, I cannot use parameter password for a Windows login. Means I can't change the password. Okay, you can't change the password of sysadmin. So, and he can't change the password of this normal login. Okay, normal login. Okay, like Aqib can change the password of normal login. I will give 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, here if you see, you can command got successfully completed. So this is the difference. Okay, if security admin can change sysadmin, then nobody will believe the SQL server and nobody will purchase this product also. So sysadmin means everything in the system. He can perform whatever like system means SQL server instance. He can collapse or he can create whatever he can do. That is the power sysadmin has. So a security admin cannot change the sysadmin password here. So I have done with this grant revoke, created a database, and also I have shown you how to change that alter the password of some other login. Uh, we can excluding this sysadmin. Okay. Uh, And now we have here whatever the security admin can grant the permissions read the error log, SP underscore add linked servers. This and all permission can this security admin can provide. Okay, so Aqib as the security admin. So hope you might have understood this, and next I will be discussing about this server admin. Okay, server admin. We have right here 8 roles. If you open the security, we have 8 roles. So open any login, okay, L1 login just now I created. So if I go to server log, we have discussed bulk admin, DB creator, disk admin, process admin, security admin. Now is server admin. So I have to do with this Shahid user only because I have Sysadmin. So I will take again connection for Windows authentication. Here I will connect with it, and here I am giving L1, okay, login L1 properties, and I am granting him server admin now. So I will disconnect everything. I will connect with L1 login. L1, okay. What I have given password here. I changed it not here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. See, this changes has been impacted as I shown previously. So here what L1 can do is he can change the whatever the settings here it is there, no? Like memory. He can cap this min memory, max memory. I will be discussing these things and all in future. He can cap this memory up to 2 GB like that, 2 GB, and he can change the number of processor here, Newman nodes and all. What and all I will be discussing these things in future classes, okay? And also I can change here settings of this Windows authentication and mixed mode authentication, and also I can change the connection, how many maximum connection it should be 1000 or something like that. This and all I can do, okay. See, now everything has been changed, okay. So these are the advantages of server admin, and also after changing the setting, restart it must and should, right? After if we change any security means insurance level security, which means we have to restart the server now. So also this security server admin has this restart and shutdown permission as well. He'll be having that as well. The main thing is I can change the settings and I can restart the server, okay. So these things are important. Why I am discussing these things and all this is very important interview questions. There is no question with this security, okay. Security fixed server role, and there will be asking mandatory, okay. This is mandatory. They will be asking these questions frequently in interviews. So that's the reason I am discussing these things and all. And you have to remember that formula as well as I showed here. BD square P is to the power 4. This one is, if you remember, you'll be easily can tell that, okay, what are the roles, okay. You can mug up that formula. So if I go to security here, I can change this intent level setting. Now we have a setup admin, okay. Setup admin is nothing but only this linked server is there concept in server role. If we go here, here if we have linked server in server objects, linked server. So by setting here, we can connect to another server, another computer, means another SQL Server instance, okay. So from here we can link and we can run the command by giving here we have this server, no, FMS SQL Server. So we can take by setting here in this instance, I can connect to MS SQL Server 02, okay, for example, and I can connect to uh, server to database. Like that I can connect, okay, and we can access the tables. Like we can create here. I'll be discussing in future this. So for now we can understand. We can give the linked server permission, okay. sp underscore srv role permission serv role permission set admin serv role permission. Yeah, it is nothing but only this. You can add a drop and configure linked server. Okay, that's all you have to know. Like a setup admin can drop and configure linked server. That's the thing you have to know. And also now last one is sysadmin. Like what and all I have did. Okay, with my user. If I connect to my Windows authentication here, if you see here. So if you go to security logins, I will disconnect this. So if I see here properties of my account, okay, my login here, servers, we have sysadmin. You can do anything, any damage to the SQL Server instance. And if without sysadmin, DBS cannot perform any task, okay. DBS will be having sysadmin rights, and also if someone asks for sysadmin, you have to take permission of application owner and also permission of our managers. Manager level permission we need, and their approval also. So if they will be we will be getting permission through email, then we can grant that sysadmin, and also we need to ask them justification for sysadmin. If we have approval, then only we have to give sysadmin, okay. We can do any damage with sysadmin permission. Be careful while giving. And also security admin also is very dangerous, as I discussed. And server admin is okay, like creating that server admin is there, no, like yeah, that is also a danger, but because it can change any instance level setting. This setup admin link creating and dropping linked server is okay. That is not that dangerous. Okay, sysadmin is very dangerous. You have to be keep in mind these things and all. I am also the sysadmin, right? So that's why that's the reason I'm proceeding with. Mm, so I am opening this Suresh account itself, and I am going to click on securables here. If you search for instance, right, this instance is also a securable only, okay. So here if you see if you want to give any permission, connect SQL permission already has, and if you want I'll be, yeah, now it is okay. Now he is not sysadmin, Suresh is not sysadmin. So what I will be doing here, I can create any shutdown permission. Also, shutdown means shutdowning SQL Server. Okay? SQL services you can shut down, and also create any database like that I can provide. Okay, securable means like the object which we are accessing, and principal means the user who is accessing the object is known as the principal. Okay, this thing already has been again I'm telling. So if I click open and now Suresh can connect. Here right click, run as administrator. Okay. Okay, now again I have to log in. So what I will be doing, I will take new query. So Suresh can shut down like this, okay? If I shut down the SQL server, Suresh can also shut down the SQL server like this, okay?